Here you go. Morning.
Good morning.
What'll you have?
Chili and a lot of crackers.
For breakfast?
Yep, gets the juices flowing.
It's your stomach.
Where's Pop?
Gone fishing. Be back tomorrow.
Then you must be his son.
That's why I'm here.
Well, you tell him Mike Stone came by, will you?
Yeah.
I used to walk a beat out here. This morning when I got up and felt that breeze coming off the water, good and cold, I thought of Pop's chili, good and hot. Yeah, this chili got me through a lot of cold mornings, I can tell you that. You make it?
That's right.
Needs more onions.
No wonder cops are losing public support.
What about you? I thought you're through wrestling hoses, strictly investigating now.
That's right, I am.
Then this is arson?
Maybe. Where's Harry? You seen him?
No, he's over there. Oh. All right, come on, everybody, please stand back.
Harry, where to start?
Second floor, as near as we can tell. But it's leaked up to the third and already burned through to the first.
Did you get the 3 alarms yet?
Yeah, I'll bet we get to 4 pretty soon.
What about that smoke?
White, then black. One of the men thought he smelled combustibles. Jacko, take over here. I'm going in. I'll let you know what I find inside. Okay. Andy Talkie's on the rig.
Get it going.
Give him to me. I'll take him.
We're on the second floor now. Looks like it's about the cave.
See any hot spots, Harry?
3 of them. And I can still smell the gasoline. It's a torch job, Jacko.
Okay. Get out of there, Harry.
I'm trying, believe me. One of our boys is hurt in here.
Harry, get out of there. Hold it, Mike. Hold it.
But he's in there.
I know. It's too late.
Hold those lines. Open that roof. Get those people out of here. Section 4, over here. Division 2. Tell them we got 4 alive. Get an ambulance.
How's that?
Oh, is that even?
It's even.
How's the back?
Get yourself out of that pincushion. We got work to do.
My 1 day off.
It was your day off. Pick up your things.
Max, it's not sounding too good. I'll have to do it another time.
It's your hurry, not mine.
What do you got?
Fire.
What, arson?
Looks that way.
Somebody go up with it?
2 firemen. One of them was Harry Firpo.
Firpo. Is that your poker buddy?
Mm-hmm. My old poker buddy. He was a good man.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Whoever lit that blaze is going to be a lot sorrier, I can tell you that. Come on. 4 fires in 6 weeks, all warehouses and heavily insured. And the victims were all wide-eyed and innocent.
Just one guy with a match?
Yep, seems to be the theory.
Anybody else get killed?
No, those were the first.
Hey, Mike.
Steve, Inspector Jacko Moore, head of the arson division.
Hi.
Jacko, for sure.
Steve
What do
Keller.
you got?
Oh, over here. There's a guy I may have talked to a man a couple of days ago. So we rounded up some tapes of known arsonists for him to listen to.
Well, how do you get those tapes?
The hard way. Some by court order, some from calls we get here, and some that you don't want to know about. Nothing illegal, but we got our stoolies, too. Hey. Any luck?
I'm sorry. This machine might be able to tell one voice from another, but I sure can't.
Oh, this is Gil Porter, Lieutenant Stone, Inspector Keller from Homicide.
Lieutenant?
Hi. I understand somebody offered you a fire.
That's right, and they made it sound awful good, too. See, I own a chain of clothing stores. Jeans, shirts, you know. And we had it pretty big a couple of years ago. But then again, you know, times change. And now I got a warehouse full of no-pleat flares.
See, everybody's wearing pleated baggies now.
Not everybody. So you got stuck with a lot of clothes you couldn't sell, huh? How did this guy know about it?
Well, it's no secret.
What did he say to you?
Well, he said he could fix me up with a real good one. Nobody would get hurt.
But you never saw him.
No.
Give you a name?
Yes, Jason.
That's all, just Jason?
That's it. One name, no number. Said he would call later for an answer.
Mr. Porter agreed to a tap. So we got a court order, and the phone company ran a line in here so that we can monitor all his calls.
What made you change your mind?
Oh, wait just a minute, Lieutenant. I didn't change my mind. I never even considered the offer. See, I'm from Los Angeles, Watts. And during the riots back there, I saw all the fires I ever wanted to see.
Mr. Porter, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Got another one, huh?
Oh, over 90 a day. 33,000 a year. You know, some part of San Francisco's always burning. That's why we don't need any help from some firebug doing it for a profit. Mike, here's our list of the tenants in the building. Insurance company's coverage and inventory. Now, you can check those, and I'll go over the ashes.
What makes you think the same man set all 4 fires?
Because I remember the last thing Harry said was that he smelled gasoline, and that there were 3 hot spots, the same pattern as all the others.
Couldn't that be a pyro?
In my opinion, they all are. This one's a pro.
Harry said it started on the 2nd floor, right?
Right.
Warlock and Son, Art Supplies. I think I'll start there. You stick with Jacko.
Al, just tell me how much and stop the jokes, huh? What? Why, we've never even made a claim. Look, Al, if the premium's gonna go up that high, we'll just have to look around for another broker, that's all. Okay, you get back to me as soon as you can.
I thought he was a friend of yours from the old neighborhood.
Did you find those policies?
No, I guess they're at home. I better go.
Yes? Homicide? Well, send them right in, Julie.
Mr. Wallach?
Uh-huh.
Lieutenant Stone.
Oh, how do you do, Lieutenant? Won't you sit down?
No, thank you. I'd rather stand if you don't mind. I've been riding a desk an awful lot lately.
My son, Paul.
Hello.
Lieutenant, we heard about the firemen. We just couldn't believe someone losing their lives over a few rolls of canvas.
Well, it wasn't only canvas. They were trying to save other buildings, other lives.
Terrible thing.
Were you storing anything besides canvas and art supplies in that warehouse? There was no paints, gasoline?
No, paints and thinners are kept here in a special vault. We don't stock gasoline. Why?
One of the firemen said he smelled gasoline just before he died.
On our floor?
That's where it started.
Now, wait a minute. Are you saying that we had something to do with setting the fire?
No, I'm not saying that at all. But I am saying that your records show that you carried an awful lot of insurance.
Oh, I don't believe this. We lost money on that fire. Here, check our inventory. Sure, we had insurance, but not enough to even cover the loss.
It's all right there, Lieutenant. Look it over. We only stored saleable merchandise on that floor. We figure to lose between $7,000 and $10,000.
Well, do you know of anyone who would want to ruin your business?
No.
What about Rockwell?
Oh, come on, Paul, not Herb.
Who's this?
Well, he's our biggest competitor.
Herb Rockwell. He's been after our business for years. He'd love to see us wiped out.
Oh, come on now, Paul. I don't think Herb would do a thing like this.
Somebody did. Who did you say? Herb Rockwell? Well, thank you, Mr. Wallach.
Thank you.
I'll keep in touch.
Certainly, Lieutenant.
Goodbye.
Bye. He was actually accusing us of murder.
We don't have to worry about it. We certainly didn't do it, and I'm sure Herb had nothing to do with it. He may be a barracuda when it comes to business, but a thing like this is crazy. You have to be sick to do a thing like this. Real sick.
Yeah. Maybe you're right, Dad. I better get those policies. Julie, I'm going out.
Painters Association is on the line.
I'll get back.
And there's Mr. Jason on line, too. He called earlier.
Okay, I'll take that one. Jason, what happened? You killed 2 men.
It's a high-risk business, Mr. Wallach. Accidents happen.
You gave me your word.
I gave you till Friday to have your final payment. The same box number as before.
Look, I can't get it together. You'll have to wait for the insurance.
I told you going in, I don't wait. Unless you want another fire at that nice big house you live in.
Jason?
What are we looking for, anyway?
Fingerprints?
Oh, come on, you're kidding.
Oh, takes a while to learn how, but you can read a fire by the ashes. Each one is different. Same as a fingerprint.
What do you got?
Something new. I mean, everything else around here fits the pattern of the other fires except this. See? Got a hole in the floor.
Well, would that give it a better draft?
Could be. Could be. Well, making sure the gasoline poured into the first floor.
Who was downstairs?
Oh, just a bunch of crates full of sewing machines.
Were they insured?
Hey, not bad. You're thinking like a fireman now. But I already checked it out. Doesn't figure.
Why's that?
Well, because the company that owned them was bankrupt. And the machines were just stored here by the court, pending auction.
Well, who gets the money?
Well, have to be creditors. Could be a dozen people, a couple of dozen maybe.
Well, it's a shame, that's all I can say. Man works hard, doesn't deserve setbacks like that.
Well, Wallach's fire won't hurt your business any, will it?
Okay, I guess not. Anything bad happens to him is good for me. Look, Lieutenant, it's kind of hard to explain, but Marty and I have fought it out for years. And in a funny kind of way, we both won.
So competition forced you to be successful?
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
How long have you known him?
Over 30 years. Tough fighter. Got a lot of shark in him. But deep down, he's a good man.
How about his son?
He's no Marty. Mr. Big Shot. You see him yet?
I just met him.
Married a society girl. Big house in a fancy neighborhood. Oh, take care of this customer, will you please? Nobody could hurt Marty the way Paul has.
How do you mean?
You got a son, Lieutenant?
No.
Well, if you did, you'd know. You see, a father likes to believe that what he's done with his life counts for something with his boy, whatever it is. With Marty and me, it's just this little business, maybe. But it's something, you know what I mean? Something you hope your son can appreciate. What it started with, how you got it here, and maybe keep it going for you. And for him, too, after you're gone. But Paul, all he cares about is a buck. How fast he can make it, how fast he can spend it. That hurts.
Then you're saying that the old man is straight?
Straight as they come.
He told me he could go in the hole because of the fire. He's got records to prove it.
So?
So his competition could stand to gain by his loss.
Meaning me?
Possible.
No, Lieutenant. I could never hate anything or anybody enough to use fire. You see, 20 years ago, my house burned to the ground. I lost my wife and my son.
Yeah, that's better, Al. Much better. Thank you. Incidentally, I'm sorry I blew my stack at you before. No, I'm not hurting. Yeah, sure, Friday's fine. Look, I got an idea. Why don't you come over to the house, have some dinner, You don't have to talk to Paul. You talk to me. Yeah. May God save us from our own children. All right, Al, I'll see you Friday. Yeah. What does he want? All right, send him in.
Hello, Mr. Wallach.
Nick, I told you to stay away from here.
Hey, you've got business, I've got business.
Business. Somebody passed a law lately I haven't heard about saying that running book is legal?
Now, no need to get nasty. Where's Paul?
He's out.
He's getting to be a tough man to reach lately.
He's finished, Nick. Through. He's got no more business with you, so leave him alone.
He owes me.
You're lying.
I wish I was. I've got expenses too, you know.
I gave him enough to pay you off.
I guess he saw it as a chance to get even with both of us. What can I tell you? He lost.
How much?
15 big ones. Now, where is he?
I don't have to tell you anything. Now, you get out of here. Get out of here before I call the police.
I don't think you want to play it that way, Mr. Wallach.
I'm not playing it your way anymore, Nick. You're sucking the blood out of my veins. The well is dry.
I just want what's owed me. You better tell your son to call me.
Hi, darling. Your father's on the phone. I told him you just drove up.
Okay. Hey, that's a nice dress.
Oh, do you like it?
Oh, I love it. I just came home to get the policies. Yeah, Dad.
Paul, Nick Green was just here.
Really? Maybe he owes me some money.
He says you owe him $15,000.
What? Well, he's got his book scrambled.
Paul, don't lie to me. The money I gave you to pay him off, what did you do with it?
Dad, I told you.
Yeah, you told me, and I believed you.
Oh, come on, it's just a mix-up. I'll straighten it out.
What's the use? The money's gone, and we've said it all before.
Paul, what's wrong?
Nothing, honey, just business. I better get those policies.
I'll need a key, won't I? I've already got it. It's taped to the bottom of your locker in the garage of your apartment building. Hey, how'd you find out where I live?
Hey, what do you got?
All my clients.
Jason, he called Porter about an hour ago.
Can you match his voice?
Already tried, nothing.
We got a mailbox, though. Could you run it back to that point, Norman?
Good, right there.
You want to forget it? Okay. No, you're on. All right. You leave the first payment tomorrow at the Central Post Office. Cash. Small bills in an envelope. Go to box number 3098. You got it? Box 3098. Well, I'll need a key, won't I? I've already got it. It's taped to the bottom of your locker in the garage of your apartment building. Hey, how'd you find out where I live? I know where all my clients live. I suggest you prepare an alibi for next Sunday. That's when you get well. Final payment is due the day after.
Check out the post office box?
Yeah, yes, called Butech Incorporated. They got one other post office box. It's 3182, right?
Butech, you check that out, too?
Yeah, call the state corporation's office. They say there's no Butech listed.
Figures will be a front for Jason.
Jacko, you call Porter and tell him to follow those directions. We'll put a stakeout on that post office box around the clock.
Okay, Paul. Well, the next time you want this much in cold cash, give me a day's notice, okay? I really had to press.
Thanks, Doug. I appreciate it.
Sure. I just told him you were cum laude in our class, so don't cross me up. Put your John Henry on the dotted line. I'm sorry about the fire. That's tough.
Yeah, well, just one of those things, I guess.
Okay. The note's for 6 months using the cash value of your life insurance policy as collateral. Any questions?
Yeah. Where's the money?
Right here.
Thanks again, Doug.
I'm glad I could help. Take care, huh?
Right.
Hiya, Paulie.
Hello, Nick.
Been looking for you.
No trouble, Nick, please.
No trouble, Paulie. Just give us what you owe us.
You'll get it, Nick. That's a promise.
Hey, I already got your promise. Now what I want is my money.
I need time.
That's one thing you're out of, Paul. Time. Now, that was dumb, Paulie. All this on you and you do a number on me anyway.
Nick, I can't give you that.
How much is here?
Nick, I need it, please.
I said how much?
10,000.
5. Leaves you 5 short.
Nick, please. Nick.
Get this bum off me.
Nick.
Police officer, stop. Get up. All right, Jason, it's all over.
Jason! I'm not Jason.
Morning, hon.
Good morning. What time did you get in last night?
Oh, a little after 1:30, I guess. I didn't want to wake the two of you up.
I tried to stay awake.
Well, I'm sorry. I should have called. I just didn't check my watch. And when I saw the time, I figured you'd be in bed already.
Who were you with?
She said jealously.
I'm not jealous, Paul. I'm scared.
What?
I found your shirt. You tried to rinse it out. At first, I thought it was lipstick, but it was blood. How did it get there?
Blood? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Sure, I just nicked myself yesterday.
Stop it, Paul. Just stop it.
Honey.
And look at me. Oh. My God, Paul. What happened? Have you been gambling again? Don't shut me out, Paul. Talk to me. Please, talk to me. I love you. Don't you know that by now? Whatever it is, it's me too. I love you.
I tried. I really tried, but...
Oh, you can't do it alone. You can beat it. You can control it, but you have to let somebody help you.
That's just great, isn't it? 41 years old, about to be a father, and I have to have that kind of help.
Who did this to you? Somebody you owe money to?
Yeah.
Then call the police.
I can't.
Paul.
I can't!
Then nothing's ever gonna change.
Everything's changed. You really want to hear it all?
Go ahead.
was in heavy. Dad gave me the money to cover it. And I bet it. I thought I could pay back what I owed and give Dad back what he'd given me.
And you lost that, too.
Yeah. I didn't know what I was going to do. I was going crazy. They were pressing me for the money, and I couldn't go back to Dad. And then this guy called. He made it sound so easy.
Made what sound easy?
The fire.
Oh, no.
Well, he promised me no one would get hurt. He wanted $10,000 up front, and another 10 when he finished. So I sold the last of my stocks for the first 10, and borrowed on my life insurance for the rest of it. I was going to pay him, and then Nick Green cornered me and took it all.
2 people died.
I know, it's a nightmare. But it isn't over yet. I can't go to the police or I'll stand trial for murder. And if I don't come up with the rest of the money by Friday...
What?
He's an arsonist, Katie. He knows where we live.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, thanks a lot.
Then you're a customer of Jason's.
Look, I told you, I'm a respectable citizen. I never heard of any Jason.
Man's a magazine publisher, just like he says, president. Lust Incorporated, hardcore pornography.
Well, it's legal. The Supreme Court said you can print whatever you want as long as the public's buying.
No, Mr. Carpenter, that's not exactly what the Supreme Court said. Now, according to the latest decision, the community has the right to decide what can be sold. And if the community cracks down, like this town's doing, then it must be rough times for the porno biz.
Is that right, Mr. Carpenter?
I don't have to tell you anything.
That's right, you don't. But you do have a warehouse, don't you? And it's filled with a lot of dirty books you can't unload, and you thought maybe you'd start a fire.
I want to talk to my lawyer.
Sure, go right ahead. He'll tell you the same thing I will. If you just happen to have a fire after going to that arsonist money drop, you're going to serve time. A lot of it.
Listen, what if I cooperate? Does that go on the record?
Everything goes on the record. When's the fire?
Today. I was going to drop the money and be on a plane before it happened.
What time?
Well, there's still time to stop it.
What time?
12 o'clock.
Where?
Central Basin, warehouse number 7.
All right, take care of it.
Okay, we got about an hour. I've been on the phone with Jacko.
Yeah, tell him to stand by, not to use a bell. If Jason hears him coming, he'll just walk away and we'll really lose him.
Right.
Too late.
I'll get Jack off board.
I'll far end.
Police, hold it!
Those two men. You killed them just as much as the man who set the fire. Then you try to blame the whole thing on Herb Rockwell.
Dad, please.
Catherine, I feel sorry for you, but I don't feel sorry for him. Not anymore.
He didn't mean it.
He swore before God Almighty that he'd never place another bet, but you couldn't stop, could you? You're like some lousy wino, some no-good junkie. You lie to your own family. You steal from your own family to support your lousy habit. And for what? Tell me, for what?
Dad!
No, this I want to hear. I want to know what he thinks is so important it's worth destroying everything I've ever had. Worth destroying everything he could have had. Worth destroying the lives of two brave, decent men. Come on, you tell me.
I wish I could. If I knew, I guess none of this would have happened.
That is no excuse.
I'm not making an excuse. I'm asking you to help me. You just tell me what to do, I'll do it.
He can't go to the police.
This fella, this man, Jason, where did you find him?
I didn't. He found me.
Through Nick?
Well, I don't know, maybe. The IOUs I've had out, I guess a lot of people know I'm in trouble.
I'll get it.
Well, what do you know about this man?
Oh, nothing, really. I've never even seen him.
You've never even seen him? You mean to...
Wallach. Jason?
I need my money.
You said Friday.
I can't wait.
I don't have the money.
Well, when can you get it?
Not until the fire insurance pays off.
No good. I need it now.
Look, there's no way that I can...
Now you look. I can't stick around here. The job I just did was staked out. That means the guy I was working for talked. That means that the mail drop is staked out, too. I need what's owed to me, and I need it now.
Will you listen to me? This house has 2 mortgages on it. Everything I have was bought on credit. I couldn't raise another nickel anywhere. Hey, what are you doing? You're crazy. Put that gun away. I'll get the money.
You got 1 hour.
Well, there's one thread we haven't pulled.
What's that?
Porter. That's right. He's still on tap for a job. Maybe we can still make a connection. Jacko! Come in. Sit down.
Thanks. I want to tell you I've alerted all the hospitals in case our friend goes in for burn treatment.
There's no way you go to hospital in this town.
Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, look, what do you guys know about bankruptcy?
Oh, nothing much. Why?
You talking about that bankrupt sewing machine outfit?
Yeah. You know, I was wondering about that hole that Jason cut in the floor. Well, we ran a lab check on the plank. Found some petroleum residue.
It's probably to burn the first floor as well.
No, wait a minute. Didn't you say that the insurance money went to the creditors?
It does. And that's what I've been thinking about. I mean, I think the creditors could get a lot more from a fire than a public auction.
Sure. That's right, a court settlement would only bring a fraction of the real value.
So you think one of those creditors could have hired Jason?
Ask me. I think it's worth checking.
Where do you get a list of the creditors?
Court.
Yeah, here they are. Foster, Rogers, Blanchard, Morehouse. You can copy the addresses from here.
Mr. Sims, have any of those people received their insurance checks yet?
No. Company isn't going to issue any checks until the court hands down a decision. But according to this, these creditors are not going to receive any money anyway.
Why not?
Well, they had an offer to sell the sewing machines for 28 cents on the dollar. Looks like they decided to take it instead of bothering with an auction.
Who bought them?
Some pretty lucky guy, I'd say. He puts down a $500 deposit, but it makes him the legal owner.
Does that mean he gets the insurance money?
$45,000.
What's his name?
Wallach. Paul Wallach.
That's it. That ties it. Thanks a lot.
Looks like your old man still cares about you.
And you don't care about anybody, do you? It doesn't bother you to kill anybody. It's just business.
Catherine.
Don't you have any feelings?
Just like yours, number one comes first. Or you're gonna turn him in as a public service.
Here's your money.
Where'd you get it?
I was saving it for my grandson, but my own son is still a child. You'll find that's a little bit short. There's only $7,800 there, but there's the cancel passbook. It's all I had left in the world.
Okay, that's good enough. That closes our account, except for one thing. They'll be watching the airport, so you're gonna drive me.
Drive where?
Sacramento. Come on, let's go.
No, I'm not gonna let you wipe him out.
Let's go! No! Hey, leave him alone.
He's hurt.
He's lucky. Come on, you're gonna drive me.
Are you crazy? She's in no condition to drive a car.
Hey, if you want to see your grandson again, don't do anything stupid. Come on.
Catherine.
I'll be all right.
Paul.
Why'd you let him go?
I couldn't stop him.
Oh, call the police!
Hey, Paul, don't.
Get in!
Came from the back. Where's your phone?
Living room.
It's all right, Kathy. He's gonna be all right.
Inspector Bay going to headquarters. Request backup units.
what they say about poetic justice?
Not my kind of poetry.
Stop by the hospital?
Yeah, Wallach just got out of intensive. Family's with him right now.
He'll need them. He's going to be there a long time.
Oh, sorry, I can't cry for him.
Well, now what do we got here?
Oh, I brought that. That's from Gil Porter.
Yeah. Remember those pants that he couldn't get rid of? Take a look.
These are for you?
Yeah, they're for me. What's wrong? Huh? I think I look good in them. No pleats. Takes a certain kind of man to wear them, too, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I think that's one of ours. I better check in.
Okay. Good luck.
See you, Jacko. What'd he say? 90 calls a day?
Yeah. Some part of San Francisco is always burning.
I don't know, Mike. I just don't know.
Have you had breakfast yet?
Just some juice.
Come on. The treat's on me.
You're kidding.
No, I'm going to treat you to the best bowl of chili you ever had.
Chili for breakfast?
Oh, come on. You're going to love it.
Mike, wait a minute.
You've never tried it, have you?
For breakfast, no.
Well, then don't knock it. When I used to walk the beat down in the Tenderloin, I used to have it every morning.
Chili?
Yeah, that's right. It's the healthiest thing.
Right up, Billy boy. From Austin, Texas, the leader for the all-round championship this year, Ken Johnson on high tide. High tide. 16-footer coming out, and look at him twisted. Cowboys, that's how he makes points in the judges' book. Here comes the score for Ken Johnson. It's a good one, 71 points. That should be enough to clinch the title for him.
Hello, everybody. Keith Jackson, ABC's Wide World of Sports from the Cow Palace in San Francisco, the Grand National Rodeo. Most of the top cowboys in America with some of the finest stock ever assembled, ready for a taste of the Old West. Working with us to keep us up to date on what's going on, Lex Conley, former champion cowboy himself, now manager of the Cow Palace. Lex, let's turn those cowboys loose.
All right, Keith, and the contest we're going to see right now is the bull riding.
Bull riding. Now, this is the one event every
Well, we gotta go.
I know.
Now tell me, how did a fashion designer get so hooked on the rodeo, huh?
My grandmother had a ranch in Wyoming. I spent my summers there.
Yeah? Well, you're hanging out with the cowboys, huh?
Shh.
We'll pick a winner.
Well, I think you'd have to say that it's going to be one of the Johnson brothers.
Oh, it's down to the Johnson brothers.
It's down to the Johnson brothers. Who are the Johnson brothers?
And Roy was one of the real pioneers in the rodeo game. He came from Texas. The family goes way back to when they fought Indians, things like that. But, you know, none of this really makes any difference. When you get on a bull, it's kind of like getting on the race. Here's Sonny Bray's score. 61 points on that one, and now ready to go on wheels.
Mo, if we lose that table, we don't get another one. They got a little thing called a waiting list, you know?
Just one more ride, okay?
I'm hungry. Oh, man. Oh, no.
This old boy's tough to fight and tough to hook, Clint. Watch him.
I hear he's already put in for a pinching. Gonna be like riding whipped cream, Clint.
Yeah, well, you better take another look, little brother. I hear that he's a real honker. Hey, Rosie, how about a kiss for luck?
Where'd you get that? That ain't a way to ride. Let me have it.
Well, how about you, Bo? Aren't you gonna wish me luck?
You've lived this long without it.
Hey, Clint, you draw a bad one. He's mean to fight.
You just do your job. I'll do mine.
Sure. Hey, Rosie, how come you're so pretty and you're hooked up with such an ugly, ornery, bow-legged cuss as this?
Let her buck.
Clint? Better get a doctor. No need, Dad. He's dead. God.
No. It's like riding your headstone every second.
Let's go.
You've seen it before, haven't you?
People dying, yeah.
I haven't. It's awful.
Well, it happened fast, and he was doing something he wanted to.
Oh, boy.
Hey, Roy.
Bo?
You all right?
Yeah. You know, this was Clint's from the first day in full. Turned him into the best calf horse in the circuit.
Nobody could ride him like Clint. Nobody will. Where's Ken?
He's, with Rosie. Where you been, Marty? I've been looking for you.
What is it, Marty? Now, I just keep a-thinking if I could have got to that bull quicker, Clint, it wasn't your fault. I know that now. I've been over there in the arena kind of mulling over in my head what happened, and I found this. I figured in all the excitement it must have got buried in the dirt there. It's been cut clean nearly halfway. That's right, with a razor-sharp knife or something. That rope come off the bull that Clint was riding. Are you trying to tell me it was no accident? Ah, Roy, you know Clint was too good a hand to come off a bull like that or get caught with them hooves. Roy, I'm telling you, Clint was killed.
He's got one foot up on the dashboard. He's got one foot outside the window. He's holding out. He turns over and he looks at me. He's... Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Yes. Sorry. I apologize for busting in like this, Miss...
Oh, Marine, this is Lieutenant Michael Stone, Marine Mallory.
Marine. Oh, you're Mo.
Nice to meet you, Lieutenant. Or is it?
No. It could have been nicer. We got a special request. I'll fill you in on the way.
Well, why don't you take my car, and I'll try to call you later, okay?
Sorry, Marie. Pretty expensive for a cop, isn't it?
It's a very special occasion.
Yeah, she looks special. I'll bet Juan Marichal wishes he had your pitch.
Just wish I had his salary. Thank you very much. So fill me in.
Well, the way I hear it, we've got thousands of witnesses. A rodeo cowboy was riding a bull.
No, wait a minute. I saw that on television. But it was an accident unless you're going to book the bull.
Well, I guess you didn't see it all unless you saw the bull use a knife. You've got so many eyes on that girl, you can't see the television set. If somebody did cut this part way, Would they count on the rest of it giving?
Yeah, they give without being cut sometimes. When them bulls start kicking, it's like hell with the lid off.
What would be the motive?
I don't care about why, just who.
We'll do our best.
We're outsiders, they're lieutenant strangers. Aside from Clint being my son, he was a man. And no big city red tape can change that.
Mr. Johnson, if it was murder, we'll find out who did it.
If he finds the killer, he's gonna hang him.
Yeah, he did lose his son. What did you get from the other cowboys?
Well, everybody says it was an accident that was bound to happen sooner or later.
How's that?
Because Clint used to hit it before each ride.
Booze, huh?
Booze, yeah, and pills. Pain pills. He had a bad leg. He never let it heal.
Well, then why did he keep riding?
Well, they're like that. Look, I met one of those guys over there. He used to ride with 2 broken wrists. If a cowboy can crawl, he'll ride.
Yeah, I guess they are a hard breed, all right. Say, how about the rope?
Well, each man usually handles his own, but with Clint, he had somebody else who helped him.
Who was that?
His brother.
Hello. Hello.
Howdy.
I'm Lieutenant Stone. This is Inspector Keller.
Hi.
Which one of you is Jensen?
Oh, that'd be me, Lieutenant.
Well, then you must be Bo Dobbs.
Yes, sir.
I know that you saw one of our officers before and told him what you saw, but I'd like to ask you a couple of questions myself, if you don't mind.
Anything we can do.
Thanks a lot. I hear that you two go way back.
More years than I'd care to mention. We were riding a circuit when there was nothing but dusty old towns.
Bo and me, we rode broncs together till our rumps turned into raw meat. That's when I turned to clowning. Bo handles the stock.
We've been saving up to buy us a little ranch. Fixing on going in together.
Well, how long have you known the Johnsons?
Well, Roy and Bo, they go way back. Before we even met, ain't it?
Roy's a good old boy. I sure hate to see him hurt this way.
Well, what about Clint and his brother? Were they as close as you two?
Oh, they was fierce when it come to competition. But they respected one another. Roy wouldn't have it no other way.
But weren't they one two in the championships?
Hey, now, wait a minute. You ain't thinking that Ken cut that rope, are you?
Just trying to find a reason.
Well, if winning the championship was reason, the circuit would be lined with dead cowboys. They was loving brothers.
Didn't they ever disagree about anything? What was it about?
I expect they'll find out anyways.
Find out what?
You tell them, Bo.
It was Rosie.
Rosie?
Yes,
That's
sir.
Clint's wife.
Oh, she ain't no bad girl. It's just, well, she's pretty as a pair of pink slippers.
They fought over her?
Oh, they got into it a couple years ago. I still got me a split tooth from breaking it up. Of course, that's before Clint and Rosie were married. Before they were married, well, Rosie was Ken's girl.
Police want to talk to us?
Tomorrow. I told them the little widow was so broken up over the whole thing that she just couldn't talk.
I still don't buy anyone who set out to kill Clint.
Somebody shaved that rope. What do you think about that girl?
I don't know what to think about it.
Did you ever once, just once, care for him?
I loved him. Till he started slipping into a bottle every day in somebody else's bed every night.
What are you doing? You know how it was with him. What'd you want her to say?
Maybe Clint wasn't much of a husband to her. But he's still a son to me and a brother to you.
Just leave her be.
Well, she needs someone, Bo.
I know, but not you. All right. Yeah, see what I mean? Come on, let's get. Unless you want something besides a cracked tooth.
Oh, yeah.
No, Rosie.
Where have you been all morning?
Well, I had to get my car.
It's after 9 o'clock. I went to pick you up at 7. You weren't home. Where does she live anyway? Monterey?
7 o'clock. I knew it. You know, I knew you were going to do that. That's why
That's why you went to pick up your car last night.
Lieutenant, very good. Very, very good. You know, I think you got a future with this department.
You're cruising. I really mean it. You're cruising.
Listen, I've been cruising all morning. Rosie Johnson. She was born Roseland Commons in Odessa, Texas, 1944. Folks were dirt farmers, and she took off when she was 15. She's been with the rodeo ever since. She competed with the women on the circuit until she married Clint Johnson 2 years ago.
Where did you get that?
Those cowboys get up with the chickens, too, you know.
I guess they do. Is that all?
No. Her husband has an insurance policy. $50,000.
And she is the beneficiary?
The only one, yeah. So what'd you get, huh? Sitting here in the nice comfort of your warm office while I was out there watching where I stepped?
Well, I got in touch with the TV network who filmed the rodeo.
Good.
They said we could look at the tapes anytime we wanted to. I ran a make on Ken Johnson. He's got a record here someplace. Here it is.
Disturbing the peace, drunken, disorderly assault.
Nothing big, but there is a history of violence there.
Yeah, sounds like you just got it on too much after.
I got the autopsy report on Johnson's brother. The alcoholic content was 1.2%.
Okay, enough to be legally drunk.
And plenty out of control when you mix it with those painkillers he was taking.
That's a bad combination. He could have fallen off that bolt even if the rope wasn't cut.
Yeah.
What'd the lap say on that rope?
It was cut.
So what do you think?
I think for openers, we've got two people who might have wanted to see him dead. First, his wife for the insurance, and then his brother for his wife.
Well, now that's just like old times. I make it 15-9. You shave that just a little and you'll be sitting in for the state finals.
Morning. Mrs. Johnson?
Yes, sir?
Out there's Lieutenant Stone. He's the man trying to find out what happened to Clint. Well, I better walk this horse out. I'll see you, Lieutenant.
Hey, that was quite a workout.
But not exactly the grieving widow.
No, I didn't say that. Everybody has to sort of work that out for themselves.
You do know about the insurance money.
Yes, I do.
$50,000. Give me a good reason to want to see Clint dead, wouldn't it?
Maybe you'd like to tell me how you feel about that.
Just like I grew wings.
Are you planning on doing any flying?
You're not very subtle, Lieutenant.
That's how Ken Johnson goes from rodeo to rodeo, isn't it? Flies his own plane?
Who told you about Ken and me?
Well, it seems to be common knowledge.
Then it also must be common knowledge that we broke up a long time ago.
I heard that, too.
But you don't want to believe it, do you? You want to believe the worst. You want to believe that maybe Ken and I tried to do something to get back together again, huh?
Well, somebody cut that rope, and I'm just trying to find out who had a reason. I think you'd be interested in that, too. Unless you know already.
You gonna arrest me?
No.
Then I reckon you don't do things any different here than we do back home. I mean, it's still the United States. You're innocent until you're proved guilty, right?
That's right.
Then how come I get the feeling you're trying to make me prove I'm innocent?
I'm sure I don't know. Unless you're feeling something else, too.
Like what?
Guilt.
Fantastic. So this is getting to be the going thing, huh?
You can make more rodeos, build up more points.
How'd your brother travel?
Same way my dad did, pickup truck. Oh, man thinks a cowboy ought to travel with his stock. Live with him, get to know him. Rather than shipping them around and meet some fancy schedule.
Sounds like they were close.
They were. Fact is, Clint tried to mirror Dad. It's one of his problems.
Yeah, that could be tough. I understand your father was world champion.
Yeah.
Well, didn't seem to bother you at all.
I wasn't under that kind of pressure. Sent me to college instead. I didn't take. Now he just figures me for an educated failure, no matter what I win. Sometimes we get along pretty good. Other times it's like two bulls butting heads.
But you and your brother were close.
Closest two brothers can be. We were friends.
Rosie. Now, I know she was your girl one time. Did that ever cause any friction between you and your brother?
Some at first. Rosie knew a lot of guys before either one of us. Clinton knew that.
Did it bother Clint? Look, Ken, the autopsy report showed your brother was loaded on juice and pills. Now, you just told me your brother had a problem living up to your father. Do you have a problem with Rosie?
That's none of your business.
Your brother was murdered.
Well, that's what you say. I say it was an accident.
So we tied a bell on that old bull's neck and told Charlie that he was riding a milk cow. He was so drunk, he didn't even know the difference. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to reverse it next time. I'd give a lot of money to see Charlie try to milk a bull. Rosie, lay off that stuff, will you?
How come?
I want to talk to you.
About what?
Well, you know that spread that Bo and me always talking about getting? We found her.
Where is it?
Well, it's in Montana, just a few miles out of Ennis. It's got a pretty little creek runs through the middle of it, and a good place for horses.
That's terrific, Marty. I'm really happy for you.
Rosie, what you gonna do with no one to look out for you, huh?
$50,000 will get to me just fine.
It won't last. Only people last. On that spread that Bo and me's gonna get, there's a place for you. You think on it, will you? You can't keep just drifting along the circuit like this.
Thanks, Marty, but I'll be just fine.
Hey, Ken, been wanting to catch up with you. We're still ready with one sweet offer for you wearing our shirts next season.
Later, huh? Rosie? Come on.
I was just looking after Ken.
She's still a Johnson, Marty. I reckon that makes her our lookout.
Oh, Bo. I didn't even know you was here. Sit down.
Here. You and me gotta have us a talk, Marty.
Yeah, what about?
Well, about old Clint, about who cut that rope. Let me ask you something. You ever seen this toad sticker before?
No, I ain't never seen it before.
Don't start running me around in circles, Marty.
Oh, yeah, I recognize it. Now, that's Ken's knife. That's the one old Roy brought him from Mexico, ain't it?
That's right. You want to know where I found it?
Bo.
Maybe you already know where I found it. Oh, Marty.
Where you going, Bo?
I'm gonna go tell Roy what happened.
There ain't no call for that.
I'll tell you what there ain't no call for, Marty. There ain't no call for no little pink pretty like Rosie to go around messing up other people's lives. I seen you sitting here with her. And I seen them two sashaying out of here together, and I know what's going on. And Roy's gonna know the truth, Marty. And this knife tells it all.
Supposed to be clowning? I got my leg bunged up a little during the bareback. Billy's filling in for me. All right now? Oh, yeah, it's gonna be fine. Buy your drink? Well, I don't mind if I do. That ain't why I come in here, though. I wanted to show you before I show the police. Bo found that in the sawdust back of the chutes. Kind of a foreign-looking deal, ain't it? Yeah. Look close, Roy. Ain't them rope hairs on the blade? Are you giving this to me? Well, that ain't no store-bought knife. I never seen one like it before, and I figured maybe if you could put a face to it. Well, I know how you're trying to find the cutter. You did right. Buy this man a drink.
I was down. He was just trying to cheer me up. I don't see anything so wrong in that.
What you see doesn't matter right now, Rosie. It's what other people are looking for, and they're looking to make you answer for Clint's death.
Well, I didn't what he did. I didn't. Clint was the closest thing I ever came to love. I thought once I had him, I wouldn't need anything else. And then everything went sour on us. I don't know what happened. I did what he did.
Ken, you got a minute?
Yeah, sure, Dad. Go on, I'll talk to you later. What you just saw there, don't go making anything of it.
Ought to carve at you. Lend me that jackknife of yours.
I haven't got it.
I'm talking about the one I gave you. The one I picked up in Mexico.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't got it.
Where is it?
Just disappeared. Lost it, I guess.
Well, where did you lose it?
I don't know.
Chutes, maybe? That's where Bo found it. See them hairs? I'm betting they come from Clint's rope.
You know what you're saying?
I know.
He was my brother. Why would I want to kill him?
Because you wanted his own, that's why. And what I just seen, you got her.
Oh, come on. No, you're... You going to the police?
Nope. This is a family doing.
I'm not going to fight you. Said I'm not going to fight you.
Don't you let me being your father stand in your way, because I don't consider you my son. You take that damn tin plane of yours and fly it straight in the devil's eyeball. I don't want to ever lay eyes on you again. You hear? Now get!
Hey, I got something.
Yeah, what?
Did a rundown on all the cowboys by the chute last night. We got a new suspect.
Yeah, who?
Bo Dobbs.
Dobbs? How come? Homicide, Stone. What's that again? When? All right, we'll get right on it.
What's that?
You were going to tell me something about Dobbs.
Yeah. He had a son on the circuit 2 years ago. He was in a bulldogging event and he caught a horn through his leg because his partner was negligent.
And his partner was Clint Johnson.
That's right, and Bo Dobbs swears to this day that Clint was loaded.
Well, why does that put Dobbs on our list?
Because the kid's crippled for life. I give you a whole new wrinkle, you say to me,
The phone call came from the Cow Palace. Bo Dobbs is dead. Found him.
I did. He was just lying out there in the corral.
Trampled?
Oh, no. Bo been around too long. He had too much savvy for anything like that.
Steve, comb the area, see what you come up with.
Right.
Well, Bernie, my friend, what have you got?
I won't know for sure till we get him downtown, but it looks like it was just a blow to the back of the head by a blunt instrument of some kind. Nothing like a hoof print or a horn.
When did it happen?
I'd say less than an hour ago.
Let me know for sure, will you?
Right.
Mike?
Yeah.
Looks like part of a shirt.
Anybody recognize this?
Was Bo murdered?
Well, looks that way, Mr. Jensen. You know anybody wearing a shirt like that?
Bo was one of ours. We'll handle it.
Yeah, we'll handle it. Oh, hey, wait a minute. Hold it right there. I want no vigilante homespun law here. Now, is that clear? Or do I have to make it plainer? Dobbs was killed on my beat, and I want that man just as bad as you do. Now, let me start again. Does anybody recognize this shirt?
Miss Jensen?
Ken Johnson was wearing a shirt like that.
Who?
Ken Johnson. He was wearing a shirt like that.
Ken was wearing a shirt like this, all right.
Mr. Johnson, your son has disappeared. Now, do you have any idea where we can find him?
Now, if you think this is just a family matter, you're wrong.
Well, before I tell you, I'm going to have a say. I run Ken off because I figured he killed Clint.
Well, don't you think that's for the police to decide?
When it comes to Ken, it's still family. But he wouldn't have killed Bo. Put to it, a breed like Ken might kill a man for a woman. A lot of good men been done in by a shiny little thing like Rosie. But when it comes to killing an old-timer like Bo, no. That's a notch or two below a wolf. And that ain't Ken.
Then I guess you'd better tell me why you think he killed Clint.
I lost one son, Lieutenant. Now you're asking me to lose the other.
I'm sorry.
Lieutenant? Belongs to Ken. Found behind the chutes.
Those look like rope hairs.
You found it?
No, Bo did. I've had my say. You most likely can find Ken at the airport.
That's his plane.
Think you can stop him?
Let's give it a try.
Get off of there, Johnson. Get down.
Oh, man, sick you on me?
Does this belong to you?
I didn't kill Clint.
Then why were you trying to take off?
My old man called it. We had a blowout.
He's clean.
Is this part of your shirt?
It looks like one I just threw away. Must have come off when he was tearing into me. Why? Where'd you get it?
Where'd you have this blowout?
I buy his trailer. Why?
Because it was found in the corral where Bo Dobbs was murdered. You say you didn't know a thing about Bo Dobbs?
No, sir.
Then how did you get those bruises?
I told you, my old man. Look, I never fought with Bo, just my old man. Ask him. Why would I want to kill Bo?
Because Bo found this knife and he gave it to your father. You thought your father wouldn't talk. And you fixed it so that Dobbs couldn't.
Oh, come on, it didn't happen that way. I swear it didn't.
You went straight to the bar where you picked up your sister-in-law, and then you went right to your father's trailer.
That's right.
And after you fought with your father, you went to the airport with a man you didn't even know.
Oh, come on. I told you his name is Gardner. He's a salesman.
And he wanted you to endorse some shirts.
That's right. Look, I've been trying to brush him off, but he tagged along when me and Rosie left the bar. And then he cornered me again when I left my dad. You can check it out.
We are. When did you see this knife again?
Oh, I told you I don't remember exactly. This morning sometime. Did you get a hold of him? Did he tell you?
His name's John Gardner. He's a shirt representative with Western Sunset. He's staying at the Bayshore Motel, and he tells it just like Ken. Even down to the airport gate he dropped him off at. He's willing to sign a statement, anything.
I told you I didn't do it. What's he doing here?
I asked him to come. He said you couldn't have done it too.
It's plain you didn't buy his word.
It's not his word I'm questioning. It's yours.
I hear you were fixing to take off.
You did kind of put the wind in my back.
How's it look?
Well, it looks as though he's clear as far as Dobbs is concerned.
But you still think I killed Clint?
I think two people had good reason to cut that rope.
Ken and Rosie?
That's right. And I don't figure it was Rosie.
Why not?
Because cutting that rope wouldn't guarantee that her husband would die.
But I might have, just to win that championship.
Did you?
No!
But you did help your brother cinch that rope around the bull.
Tell you what, Lieutenant. The way Clint was hitting the booze and the pills, I didn't need to cut this to beat him. He was beating himself.
But he must have thought you did when he brought this knife to your father.
Bo didn't bring me the knife. Marty did.
Wait a minute. Jensen brought you that knife?
Yeah.
And he said Dobbs found it?
That's right. Said he found it behind the bull chutes.
Can we run that network tape?
Yeah, sure. Why?
I want to see something. Excuse me.
Here.
All right, could you hold it right there, please? Look at that.
What?
Mr. Johnson, what is the first thing a clown's supposed to do when a rider goes down?
They start waving off the bull.
Then that's what Jensen should be doing, is that right?
Marty's getting on a bit now. Works a barrel mostly. Doesn't take chances like the rest of the boys.
But he's not taking any chances at all. He's just standing there. He could have done something, couldn't he?
Well, I guess he could.
All right, let me put it another way. He's done everything right since then, hasn't he?
Steve, get it out, will you?
I don't know, Mike. I'm just trying to put the pieces together. And I remember Mo telling me the clown's supposed to keep the bull away from the rider when he's down. I sort of half remember seeing this one clown just standing there. It was Jensen. And Jensen found the rope. Jensen brought us a knife. He found Dobbs. And he could have seen Ken and his father fighting and find that piece of shirt.
He could have planted it by Dobbs, too.
Yeah. Don't ask me why. I haven't found the motive. But Jensen was the guy that got us thinking about Ken and Rosie in the first place. You remember?
Yeah, the fight. The split tooth.
Mr. Johnson, did Ken and Clint really have that fight?
Yeah, they sure did. That girl's bad news clean through.
But Jensen doesn't see it that way, does he?
What?
No, he thinks she's kind of special, right?
Marty?
Sure. He was with Rosie when you went to see her, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ken said he was with her at the tavern? And do you remember how he defended her when we asked about Ken and Clint fighting over her?
Yeah. I sure do. Pretty as a pair of pink slippers.
Get up there.
Rosie! Rosie, what are you doing?
I'm getting out of here.
Well, you can't pull up stakes and go just like that.
I got to. Can't say. I stick around here, I'll mess him up same way I did Clint.
Well, hold on a spell. I'll get me that spread up in Montana. And you could go there.
That's sweet, Marty, but I'm probably just going back to Texas.
No, you ain't running out on me now. It's gonna be special for us. Not like it was with Clint and maybe Ken. It's you and me. That's the way I always planned it.
You know, the more I think about it, the more I think you could be right. Old Marty was always around, paying Rosie special attention. With Clint dead, Ken in jail, he could figure he might have a chance.
Yeah, he could have killed Clint and framed Ken.
The more I think about it, I think I was wrong.
Why is that?
Because Jensen wasn't around the chutes long enough to cut that rope, was he?
Well, not really.
Maybe he didn't cut the rope.
What are you saying? The lab said it was.
They didn't say when. Only Jensen said that.
That's right.
Now, wait a minute. You're losing me.
Remember when I asked you about the rope and you said sometimes it broke without being cut?
Yeah?
Maybe that's what happened. Maybe it just broke.
You mean it could have been an accident?
An accident that Jensen made look like murder. By cutting the rope afterwards.
To frame Ken.
And getting Rosie for himself.
It's possible. Let's turn up here.
I ain't never stopped thinking about you, Rosie. Not since Fort Worth.
Marty.
I know you ain't never said nothing about it since, but well, you think about it too, don't you?
Marty, Clint and I had a fight that night. I was at loose ends and I had too much to drink.
That night meant everything to me, everything. You don't know what it's like following the rodeos around all by yourself, traveling on the road, and, well, after a while, a fella gets wondering what's gonna happen to him when he gets old and got nobody. Well, that night gave me something to aim for.
Marty, we've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of laughs. You always could make me laugh, but that's it.
I ain't talking about laughs, so I'm talking about what we had that night.
We had one night. That was it.
Oh, we had more, much more. And we're gonna have us a ranch, too. You and me.
I'm not going away with you.
Still don't understand, do you? You don't have to think of Clint and Ken. I fixed them.
What have you done?
Oh, nothing bad, except for Bo. He didn't understand, and he wouldn't let us be together.
Oh, my God, you killed them. You killed them both.
Didn't kill him. It was the booze Clint was taking. The booze and all them pills, that's what killed him. When the rope broke and he got tossed in the dirt, it was just like it happened for you and me. We both wanted him dead. You as much as me, I know that.
It was easy for me. All I had to do was just hold back a couple of seconds. I knowed he was so full of booze he couldn't scramble away from the bull. And then I seen how easy it'd be to fix it so that Ken was gone too. But Bo, he seen me take Ken's knife, and he knowed how I felt about you. He figured out what I'd done. He was going to tell Roy about it, and I couldn't have that.
That's crazy. You are crazy.
Don't you call me that.
Get your hands off me, you old fool.
Can't you see I love you like I don't love nothing else?
Don't you touch me.
Roy. Hold it, Marty. Just hold it. Roy, can't he make it? Did I get there in time? Yes, Marty, you did fine. Just fine.
I guess everybody would like to buy back one moment in their lives. Maybe he was lucky enough to have his.
Experiences, seen my shadow many times on the ground.
Mr. Johnson!
Well, if it ain't the law dogs.
Last day, huh?
Yep, go from here to Denver.
Just came to say goodbye.
I wish you good luck.
Thanks. Thanks for getting me out of a tight one.
And where's Rosie?
She left this morning, back to Texas. She'll make out. Gotta go.
Right, I'm good.
Hey, don't forget what I told you. You be learning to fork up.
Biggest rule giver since Moses, isn't he?
Hey, popcorn.
I'll pay for it.
I got it.
No, let me.
I got it right
Please.
here. How much?
You paid last time. Let me.
25, too, here. Next time.
How much you pay for it?
2.
And now, on is shoot number 1 from Austin, Texas, Kenny Johnson, riding Wolfman. Yes, sir, riding like his old man. Joe Marston, Kenny Boy, riding Cowboy.
What was that all about? Merle!
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking for a flashlight. Somebody open the John doors. Let's get a little light in here. Come on.
Oh, wow. Hey, Merle, throw that flash over here.
What'd you find? Oh, who is it?
I don't know, but he sure is dead. What happened, Murphy? Fight?
Nah, they found a new way of making love. How you doing, Mike?
Okay.
Body's back here.
Who was he?
No ID.
Doesn't anybody know him?
On this beat. Are you kidding? Nobody knows nothing around here, right, Mike?
Yeah, all deaf and all blind, huh?
See this washroom? What is it, 3x5 tops? 6 guys all say they were in there at the same time. Hey, Roy, give me the shiv. Now, we found this over there in the corner. Looks like it did the job.
Get this to the lab.
Dick, give me a report as soon as you can, will you?
Let's have them all in for questioning.
You got it, Mike.
All right, Hal, let's try it again. The man that was killed, did he come in the bar alone or what?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. How many times have you been arrested, Harold?
Couple, I guess.
I say 5.
And then when this bottle went flying, the lights went out.
And you didn't see anything after that?
Nothing, man. Like I told you, I went right underneath the table. Violence gives me indigestion.
You know that, Merle, you're just beautiful. The man's knifed, the bar's a total write-off, and you're telling me it's just another fight.
Look, like I say, I got flattened right off. I didn't have a chance to do.
You didn't see anything, right? Right. Okay, what about the dead man now? Was he a regular?
Mm-hmm. Steve! Come here.
Merle, just hang tight, all right?
Did you know Perez from narcotics?
Sure. How you doing, Frank?
His name was Ellis. He was working with us.
You the former?
Yes. We picked him up for a holding. I could see he wasn't a bad kid, and so we worked something out, you know?
Did you know he was at the Parkside tonight?
He told me today that he thought he could score there, and that he would check it out.
He did, huh? Bring him in here.
You don't mind if I hang in?
Why, he an old friend of yours?
Yeah, for the last couple of years. One of the reasons why our whole neighborhood went down.
Yeah. Come here. Yes. Sit down. I guess trouble's nothing new to you, Amaro.
I run a clean place. He never proved otherwise.
Well, I'll tell you what we're going to prove now. The illegal sale of drugs at the Parkside. Big trouble, no?
Now, wait a minute. Perez, you're telling me you got nothing on me.
What do they want? Protection money?
Somebody trying to muscle you?
No, I told you I don't know anything.
When did you find out that Ellis was feeding information to the narcotics squad?
Ellis? Who's Ellis?
Lights out, a lot of noise. Good time to take a guy out, Merle.
Now, hold on a minute here.
Well, now, you better come across with something. Otherwise, I'm going to have to say you're it.
Perez.
This is murder, Merle. Not my department, you know?
Okay. But first off, I want to say, and this is the truth, so help me God, I did not kill the man.
Who did?
I don't know. Those boys, they busted through the door. Now, I threw a bottle, but they flattened me out. And the first thing I knew about anybody being dead was after they left.
Who were those old boys?
The only one I recognize is a cat named Joplin.
Joplin?
That's right, Joe Joplin.
How many were there?
3.
That makes 4 altogether.
That's right.
Now, wait a minute. How do you know Joe Joplin?
I seen him around.
I thought they wore masks.
Look, I'm telling you it was him, I'm sure.
Yeah?
That's right.
What does he look like?
Come on. Now, they all look alike to me.
Oh, I see. Now, is that your way of telling me that he's black, Merle?
Oh, come on, now, who else does a thing like that, right? I mean, no reason.
No reason, huh? Well, I don't buy it, Merle. A guy you just seen around walks through with a whole bunch of other guys and tears your place apart, and you say no reason?
Now, that's the way it happened.
Now, listen, Merle. Something's going down here, right? And you being a bigot isn't enough to bail you out.
Wait a minute.
Steve, hold it. Now, wait a minute. Listen, I think Frank has a couple of questions he wants to ask him. Take them with you.
Sure.
Let's go.
What got you so hot? We were just following a lead.
It's not Joe Joplin.
You know him?
Think so, yeah.
Somebody you booked before?
No. Somebody I went to school with at Berkeley. Last I heard, he was living in that neighborhood. But it doesn't jive, Mike. I mean, Joe's a hard-nosed, but he's not a killer.
Now,
and he's not into hard drugs.
How long ago was that?
It's gotta be, 2... No, wait a minute. It's gotta be 3 years.
Well, then maybe it's time you gave him another visit, right? Like maybe first thing tomorrow morning?
Okay. Hey, Joe.
Hey, Steve! I don't believe it.
You don't, no? Well, I'll see you later, man.
Hey, come on in here. What are you doing, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Long time.
How you been?
All right.
Wow, come on up and meet the wife.
You got married?
Yeah. Hey, remember Forshaw?
Forshaw. Was he that dude who was always looking for a rich widow 20 years old?
Right. I still see him every once in a while.
You do, huh?
He's got some scam going down in San Jose. Virgin oil stops the hair loss or some crazy stuff like that.
Beautiful.
Here, let me right here.
Oh, thank you.
Come on.
Well, if you like milk instead of cream, we're in business.
Why, is somebody on a diet?
Well, you know, this year it's cholesterol. Next year, who knows? Maybe it's corpuscles.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe, don't tread on me, Joplin. I mean, isn't this a picture, man? All you need's a dog. Perfect suburban Americana, I tell you.
Oh, look who's talking about going straight. Keller the cop. When did all this happen, man?
A few years ago.
So what prompted this class reunion after all this time?
Well, Joe's name came up, and it seemed a good time to see what's happening.
Joe's name? How? Where?
There's some trouble up on Kings Road, a bar called the Parkside. And, wait a minute, is that right near here?
2 blocks.
Right. Anyway, we got a call on it, and, well, you know, a witness said maybe you could help us out.
Well, who told you that?
Sounds like you don't think too much of the idea.
Oh, no. Hey, man. I think it's a great idea. I mean, I'll tell you anything you want to know. Hey, dig it, Steve. What? Remember this? I mean, hey, Steve, like, pull my coat to what's going down, baby. Remember?
Who's that? Wait, that guy in Oakland, that gas station, Benny, Bernie.
Bad Bernie, right.
Bad Bernie, I remember, yeah.
So, what about the Parkside?
Well, I thought you'd give me a line on it, that's all.
I pass it.
Were you around there last night?
No.
Would you mind telling me where you were last night?
Hey, you're getting pretty good at this cop thing, aren't you?
I've been practicing, Joe. I've been practicing.
Can I tell him? I was, in my friend's bedroom last night.
There goes my virtue.
Oh, no, that's long gone, baby. Long gone.
So do you buy it?
Mike, he doesn't know the guy from the bar. He's never even been in the place, and he was home with his wife last night. I mean, what's not to buy?
So he's in construction now, huh?
Carpenter, yeah. You know, he's always been good with his hands.
What about teaching? He give up on that?
Wait a minute. Did I ever tell you he'd been a teacher?
No, you didn't. I did a little checking on my own. Did you know he had a file? 1 to 10 in Mississippi on an assault charge.
Sure, I know it. I was there. We went down on one of those freedom rides together.
Oh, he was with you on there?
Remember I told you about that friend of mine that got worked over by the deputies?
Yeah.
That was Joe. See, the drill was you go limp and double up, right? So I take 14 stitches and Joe takes a swing. That was his assault charge, and that's why he's not teaching today. The question on the state application, you ever been arrested?
Well, he can still take it to the commission.
Yeah, but I think the whole thing sort of knocked the wind out of Joe about being involved.
Funny. Just the opposite happened to you. You get thumped and you started to think about becoming a cop, helping the breed.
Come on, what are you talking about?
No, it's true.
No, I never said that.
You didn't have to. I saw it on your face the first time I met you. You know, that's the only reason I took you on. I had to see if there could be anybody as good as I am.
Mike.
Yeah, what do you want?
Joe's clean.
Okay. Let's go and talk to Perez, see what he's got on the other guys.
Here we are. All of these photos were taken in the neighborhood. Really had our hands full there lately. Dopers, hookers, pornos, you name it. Must have made 100 busts down there in the last couple of months, but it's all uphill.
I remember him. What's his name?
Floyd Stahlbecker. The other one is a bent kid called Turbin.
Any convictions on Stahlbecker?
He's been clean every time we pop him. I mean, he's dealing. There is no two ways about that. But he's like slick, you know? It's like a revolving door in and out every couple of months. Supposed to be in pretty tight with the heavies.
I thought they didn't let users get close.
You figure them. My guess is that they get some kind of a kick on kind of do anything they tell them. I mean, anything. He is weird, twisted.
You know any of these?
Oh, yes. Richie Toledo. He is the bottom of the barrel. Works the school neighborhoods. I should get rid of that picture.
What about the other guy?
I don't know him. A guy that got in the picture. Maybe he's asking the price. Maybe he's giving the time.
Maybe he was giving us the time this morning.
You know him?
I used to.
S2.E20 BZE. Now, there's the neighbor next door, the guy from the little car, the guy that's walking in now. Counting Joe, that makes 4, right?
Right. Great way to spend a weekend, spying on an old friend.
I told you didn't have to pull this duty.
Oh, I know. You told me something else once, too. About not letting old times get in the way of what's happening at the moment.
That's right.
Gotta tell you, though, I never felt this old before.
There's Perez. Come on, let's go downtown and check out the guys who own those cars.
Listen, would you mind if I stayed on Joe?
I thought it was getting to you.
Yeah, but one way or the other, I like to be the first to know.
Okay, but when he goes, don't get too close. Remember, he knows you as well as you know him.
Which may be hardly at all.
So, okay, the cops get your name and they ask you a few questions. Take it easy, they got nothing on you.
Charlie's right, Joe. They didn't do anything.
Of course I'm right. Besides, what are they getting so excited about? One dead junkie? What did they ever do about my kid? On his way to school, he gets turned into a drug addict.
Right. What about our wives? My wife has been hassled twice. It ain't gonna be no more than that.
Yeah, over on the boulevard every day with the pushers, the muggers, the pimps, you name it. How come the cops haven't done anything about that?
I don't know why, man. I mean, I wish I did know why. Look, we did something. I mean, we tried. And that's it. No more.
Oh, no, not me. I'm gonna finish what we started. I'm gonna throw those creeps out of here.
Charlie, a man is dead.
Don't talk to me! What about it? What'd he say?
I'm still in it.
For my kids, Joe. I mean, I'd never forgive myself if I thought I didn't do everything I could to clean things up around here.
The way I see it, it's us or them, Joe.
I finally get cleared for a bulk purchase, and my distributor thinks he's still selling nickel bags.
Hey, I'm telling you. I know Ellis. They turned him. That buy he wanted was a setup.
So you killed him? That was smart, Floyd. Real smart.
Hey, nobody knows what happened.
I can tell you what your dealers will think happened. They're going to hear about those crazies with the clubs coming down on Merle's place like that. They're going to hear about somebody getting killed, and they're not going to want any part of you.
Ah, come on, relax, eh?
Relax? How? Look, I brought you in because you said you could handle a big distribution. Now, what happens when the shipment comes in Tuesday and you can't find any dealers?
Oh, come on. Who says I can't find any?
You won't. Not with those crazies around. Who's going to take a chance?
Look, did I say I'll handle it? I'll handle it.
All I know is if it was Marioni's territory or Sheldon Meltzer's, they don't think like shoe clerks. And they wouldn't stand for interference from some crazy people.
Hey, Warburton, come on. Look, these wackos, a bunch of freaks, right? Merle can finger this guy who's in charge. I'll just pay him a little visit and straighten it out. Is that what you want?
It's not what I want, Floyd. It's your decision. Whatever you think is necessary to move the goods.
It's almost 20 minutes. Maybe I should go back in.
Not yet, no.
All right, boys, back at the benches. The varsity's here.
Frank's going, I stay.
Stone says you too.
You say why?
Yeah, he's got some name to go with those faces you saw at Joplin's. Wants to know if they ring any bells. Chop, chop.
it's incredible? I mean, really incredible. My father never made as much in a whole week as we just spent in a half hour in there, and he had 6 mouths to feed.
That's why I wanted you to come with me, so you could see for yourself.
Yeah, well, the next time you can spare me the misery. Yeah, except that how many bananas can one kid eat?
Don't worry, we won't waste it.
Well, at these prices, they better not.
Yes, sir. Anything you say, sir.
Oh, come on, baby. Don't hand me that. You know the situation. I make what I make, and that's all we can spend. Now, if I'm holding you back and you think you can do better, then go, baby, because I'm not going to be the bad guy, okay?
Watch her.
Well, where are you going?
I have to buy something at the drugstore, and I want to pick up my dress from the cleaners. But I'll bring you all the receipts.
All right, I'll take this stuff home. I'll meet you back at the cleaners. Come on. All those bananas, you little monkey. Which one you want?
Excuse me, are you Mrs. Joplin?
Yes, I am. Why?
Oh, your husband, he's not feeling too well, and he's on back, and...
What do you mean? Yes, what happened? Where is he?
Hey, wait a minute, take it easy, it's all right.
Where is he?
Oh, he's in back of the store, over there. Yeah, come on. I don't know, he just looked kind of sick, you know, and he asked me to call you. But back there. Oh, I will just use your back door, okay? Thanks. It's over there in the back, lady, by the car.
Where's my daughter?
I don't know, lady. This man got sick, asked me to call you. I don't know anything about it. It's back here. Here, come in here. Oh, in there. Yeah, that's it. You'll be all right.
What do you think, Steve? Joplin ever mention any of those guys?
No.
Frank? Any of those names familiar to you?
Not off the top. You run them past R&I?
Mm-hmm. Not a record between them.
You know, that looks more like a Wednesday night bowling team or something. I mean, maybe Merle was stringing us out. He could have gotten Joe's name from anywhere.
Yeah, maybe. And maybe that guy just pulled the number out of a hat when he mentioned 4 guys, huh? And maybe that picture of Joplin next to the pusher was just a fluke. Mm-mm. We may not know what game they're playing yet, but I'll bet you that those boys are in the lineup.
Please let me go. Let you go? Sure. I'll let you go, Mama. This time, would you listen to me? You tell your husband to stop sticking his nose in. Another deal like that one at the Parkside. Well, maybe you don't go home then.
Hey, what are you doing, Murphy? Throwing another party?
Well, I didn't expect you to get an invitation this time, Mike. Everybody got out alive.
Well, it sounded like the same bunch you had the last time. I still want to talk to him.
Yeah, well, this one's not much of a talker. Won't even give me his name.
Well, maybe we can do that. What do you say, Steve? Isn't this the guy with the pickup and the camper?
That's right, Charlie Casella.
I can't, Joe. I can't.
Of course you can. You were standing next to one of them. Now, how tall was he?
Oh, Joe, please, let's leave. We don't need this house.
Where are we gonna go, huh? It's gonna be the same any place we go.
Oh, there must be somewhere.
Now, that's what we said when we got this place. It was gonna be better here. Well, it's not. Oh, it looks nice. Trees on the streets, trees and junkies. Look, when she's 15 years old and walking around here, Corby, we found out that moving isn't the answer.
Well, neither is what you're doing.
Come here, you listen to me. How tall was he?
Joe.
Was he as tall as I am?
No.
What was he wearing?
I don't know. A jacket.
What color?
Well, it was dark. Blue.
What was his hair like? Long, short, dark, light?
I think it was dark, but he had a scarf tied on his head.
Who'll pay you, Charlie?
Nobody.
In other words, you just bust up places for the fun of it. Is that the idea?
No.
Okay, let's get back to the park side. That was the whole idea, just to get Ellis.
Ellis?
Well, how'd you find out he was feeding us information, Charlie?
We didn't know anything about that.
You were there.
But we didn't touch him.
We didn't touch him?
Honest.
We didn't touch him. Who was we, Charlie?
I don't know. Nobody.
Nobody knifed him?
I don't know anything about that.
One more time, Charlie. How many of you are there?
I don't know.
Now, how do you like that for loyalty, huh? Did you look under his tongue? I bet he's got a cyanide pill under there just in case we start pulling his fingernails out. Do you think that Joe Joplin would do the same for you if he was seated in that chair that you're sitting in right now? Or your other buddies, Ted and, what's that other guy's, Leo? Well, what did you look so surprised for? We know that you all went to Joe Joplin's house this morning. We know all about that vigilante thing. Come on, Charlie. You'd better give us credit for something. Now, which one of you put that knife in Ellis?
No, you got it all wrong. We were just trying to clean up the neighborhood. See, we did it for our families. My kid. My son. I got him hooked. 15 years old. And I did that to him.
Charlie, why don't you give a full statement to Frank? Would you like some of my coffee?
Hey, where did that come from?
Well, I just took a shot.
Well, that was some shot.
Well, I figured it wouldn't be the first time a couple of guys felt they could do a better job than we can. Yeah, they try it out on some of their friends over a couple of bottles of beer, get themselves all riled up, and before you know it, you got yourself a bunch of vigilantes on a rampage.
Yeah, it's just hard for me to figure a guy like Joe getting that far out of line, though.
Oh, it is, huh?
Yeah.
Well, listen. I can remember when I was a kid. My old man, 86, the neighborhood drunk off the block. He did. He had just had it with drunks hanging around his wife and kids. It was a stupid thing to do, but he did it. Now, this is my old man I'm talking about.
Yeah, now it's hard drugs.
That's right, drugs. Yeah, I can understand why Joplin's doing what he's doing. But we've got to make him understand that his way isn't the answer. Who's with him now, Harris?
No, nobody. Frank pulled the team after we booked Casella.
After? What about before?
Well, Harris said Joe only went out once. That was to pick up his wife, and he was home when they ripped up that nudie place.
Well, come on, we better find out whether he's home now. What's he doing? Playing outraged citizen again? Tearing another joint apart?
He's trying to protect me. He's risking his life for me because nobody else gives a damn. All we want is a place to live where we don't have to be afraid.
Listen, Corby, we care. But if you want us to help Joe, we have got to understand what's going on.
All right? Before we bought this house, we had an apartment in the Haight. We were robbed twice there. The first time, the police said it was probably a drug addict. They said, oh, this happens all the time. And that was that. The second time, Joe was out of town on a job. I came home while the man was still there. He raped me. We moved here to get away from all those memories and all those people. How do you think Joe feels when he finds this neighborhood changing? When he sees people doing rotten things? Joe is a man. He had to do something.
Did he kill somebody last night?
No. He never killed anybody, but he might get himself killed now.
What do you mean?
He's out looking for a man who threatened me.
Because of what Joe's been doing?
Yes.
Where is he now?
I don't know. Somewhere on the boulevard.
Where you work. It's where I live.
What are you talking about? It happens to be where we all live. And when you forget that, that's when the whole thing goes right down the drain.
Well, you better look again, brother, because there ain't that much left in the bowl right now. And don't tell me you can't see it from where you sit. I mean, they're right back out on the street as soon as you book them. And where do they end up? On my doorstep. No, that's not good enough, man. I mean, your way isn't working, Steve.
So why don't we try working together?
Oh, come off of it, man. You mean call City Hall?
That's right. You call me, you call Mike, you call any of us. What do you think we're doing down here anyway?
Not enough, man. Not enough.
Now, look, Joe, just look. We make mistakes, all right? We're on every place we ought to be, but we are trying.
Well, I got news for you, Steve. So am I.
What do you mean? That you're entitled to special privileges? The victim's right to revenge? We know about your wife, what happened to her.
Oh, no. You didn't make her go through that whole thing again.
Nobody made her go through anything unless it was you. You took the law in your own hands. You made your family a target. That's right, Joe. You have no one to blame but yourself. Now, look, you don't have to tell us anything if you don't want to. But if you do, I promise you it doesn't leave this room.
Corby was afraid for you, so she told us. I mean, so what? What are we gonna do? Despise you? Laugh at you? Oh, I don't know. Maybe we're holding our own, maybe not. God knows things aren't changing that much. But what's the alternative? I mean, are you really ready to turn everybody loose to do it your way? Give them a club? Tell them to work on anybody they decide isn't right? I mean, you were going to be a teacher, right? Bet you still teach your daughter. Is that what you want her to learn?
No, man.
Let's take a look. Is he one of the men that threatened you?
Yes, he is.
That's it. It's all over.
Can I see Joe now, please?
Right now. Why don't you wait here?
Tengo que ir al hospital.
Cuando me contestes, hombre.
Estaba en la esquina parado haciendo nada.
Listen, you kidnapped the woman in there and she just identified you now.
Keller? No, man. We just took her for a ride in the car, that's all.
Who did? You and who else?
I don't know.
Hey, terrible man, it's me, huh?
Floyd. Me and Floyd. But I swear to you, man, we didn't even touch her.
Floyd Stahlbecker?
Yeah, that's right. What was the idea?
I need a doctor.
You help us, we help you. You know that.
Something about her old man, you know, getting him to lay off and stuff.
What was going down, a buy?
Yeah.
Stahlbecker and who else? Come on now, whose money?
I don't know.
It's okay, man. When is it coming off, Terry?
Soon. At the pier.
What pier? Come on, man.
41. Pier 41.
Who found out that our boy was at the Parkside? Was it you?
Oh, no, man. No. That was Floyd. Not me.
Guess that's why I knifed him.
Yeah.
Book him. We better cover that pier.
I'll get right on it.
Perez. Doctor.
Hey, man, you got my word, you know?
Where you coming ashore? Ones you got a package.
Got him. Frank.
Yeah, I got him.
Stahlbecker. Okay, Frank, it's on.
Sean? Let's see what you got.
If they split up, we take Stallbecker.
Right.
How's your voyage in, huh? Well, you don't speak English, huh?
How about it, Frank?
No, not yet, Mike.
Okay. Bon voyage, buddy.
Okay, Mike, he's all yours. No, not yet. Let them clear, please. Okay, now.
Turning right.
You got him. So what do you think?
We'll let him get on the cars first, and we'll follow him. I'll take the box.
Warburton?
Come here.
All right, hold it. Dump the gun.
Stay back.
Dump the gun!
All right.
Get back. Down. Dump it!
Just cool it. Just cool it out right there. You're going in, man.
No way, baby. No way.
Right now, man. Just hang it tight.
It's clear, Floyd. It's clear, man. It's clear, Floyd. It's clear.
Need any help?
Yeah? Hey, it's Big Bad Joe.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, neighborhood's looking better.
It's not bad. It's coming along.
So when's the trial?
A week from Monday.
Good, I'll be there.
Steve, how's your arm?
Fine, coming along too. Thanks, Colt.
So you really think it's looking pretty good, huh?
Yeah, as far as I can see.
What about down to the corner? Can you see that far?
Yeah.
Cat sitting around on the bus stop? Except that's his office. He's in business.
Well, what kind of business is he in?
He's a salesman. Pills. Any color, any kick.
And what are you thinking of doing about it, Joe?
Well, I'm just glad you came along, Lieutenant. Saved me a dime.
Police inspectors, you mind stand up for a second, please?